A monumental moment that helped break down barriers between the races nearly 50 years ago was the focus of this Martin Luther King Jr. Day at one area university. As Christina Papa tells us, the speaker hopes that his story will continue to push toward complete equality.
And for some of you, I know, those words
He was just a teenager at the time, but Terrence J. Roberts and 9 other African-American students changed history when they broke through segregation barriers back in 1957. They're barriers, Roberts says, people still struggle to overcome today.
For instance, we the people tend to choose to live monoracial, monocultural lives, even though the rhetoric of integration is pretty much universal.
To commemorate Martin Luther King Jr. Day, Roberts remembered and shared his story with students from Penn State Hazleton.
Well, I usually help them understand the historical pathway, how that all happened, how Little Rock happened, and how it was not an artifact of the times.
Roberts was a member of the Little Rock Nine, the first group of African-American students that attended classes at Little Rock Central High School in Arkansas. The move towards equality wasn't easy. Mobs of nearly 400 people surrounded the school. The National Guard was called in to keep the peace, but by the next year, the school was shut down to prevent violent outbreaks.
So, I think we have come a ways, no question about it. We've made some strides, but I think we've gotten sidetracked.
Since then, Roberts has earned great success, but he continues to speak about his journey. He thinks people need to look past greed and selfishness to really grab a hold of Martin Luther King's vision, something he says goes beyond the "I have a dream" speech.
His kind of worries about what we would become if we didn't really begin to wake up and see that we needed to put in extra energy to achieve the goals, and those goals being to live up to the promise that this country has.
Today, Robert shared his message with the students to get a better understanding of what this generation thinks about the changing times.
I feel like there's a lot of work left for Black and African American youth, and being that we're in college as well, we have the forefront to be political activists, and I think we need to be more in tune and more into it, more than ever.
Christina Papa, News 13, Hazel Township.